And now we are moving to friend and also a good Israeli company, Tsur Ben David, the CEO and co-founder of Cet Enviro. And I would like immediately to start and ask you, so we have seen that Cet Enviro have done remarkable impact in the Indian market. You have more than 350 very large Indian and multinational clients, more than 1,000 systems instead of the field. Precise clients such as Samsung, Honeywell, and you will add more and more, and major airports in India, hospital, hotels, and others. And my question in this case, what is the base of this great successful story in India for Israeli company startup?
Good evening. Very nice to see you. I know that you are in India, not virtually.
Yeah,
which is
yeah,
a
finally.
Which is a great, nice change for itself. Excellent. So Cet Enviro, basically bringing technology like our technology, which we are basically into very large commercial facilities, factories, power plants, buildings, improving their environmental impact by helping them save water, not use chemicals, reduce their energy consumption on large air conditioning system. And, when we look what we have done in the past 5 years, and as you correctly mentioned, we have really a very large group of more than 350 very large customers in India. And I think when you bring clean and green technology to such an important domain, and everybody knows that India today is suffering from water shortage, and it's going to be really worse. I mean, we already had some real examples happening. So what we focused really to bring the success, first of all, the technology in our point of view has to present a very short return on investment to the customer. I mean, I don't think you can bring technology to the market and ask commercial organizations or hotel or a shopping mall or an office building or pharma company to expect very long return on investment. So all our technology, number one, has a return on investment of less than 2 years. The second thing, which I don't know if most of the companies understand, that after you implement a technology with such large customers, it is really important to partner with them for the long range, meaning you cannot just install it and go to the next customer. You really have to even demonstrate the saving or the efficiency even after you've done it. So basically it means service. We have created a large service organization which serves all of our technologies which are installed. We have 350 customers, but we have more than 1,000 systems already running with the customers. So if you ask me, if I look what was our success in penetration to this great size of the Indian market, is keeping close contact with the customers, creating partnerships, demonstrating very short ROI, and supporting our technology also after it is installed. I don't think we have a single customer in India who is not very, very satisfied with what we have done for them and how we help them benefit in reducing their water impact, cutting their energy costs, etc.
Very interesting. Thank you for the very important points and input that you share with us. And I would like to ask you about your green technology provide both, as you mentioned, water saving as well as energy saving and replacement of the traditional chemicals used in a treatment or cooling towers. What is the main drive for your customers to implement such a technology the way you experience today with your customers?
Yeah, that's a very good question, Vered. You really have to look when you're in the market, what are the drives? We are B2B business, we only work with big commercial clients. First of all, today in India, if you offer water efficiency, water saving, I don't think, and you have something really to offer, which really can give results to the end user, nobody will say no. I mean, really, I can see the change. I'm operating in India for almost 13 years. There is a big, tremendous change. I mean, and now kind of people say post-COVID. I don't think we are post-COVID yet, but let's say at this point of the time of the pandemic, people really want to invest in saving water and doing big things on environmental. We see it globally. But it came to a point where organizations are really investing into this kind of technologies if the technology is reliable. So water will be the main drive. It used to be energy, maybe, saving power and maybe a couple of years back. Of course, it's still very important. But in India today, I can see the change from power plants to commercial buildings. People are very keen on reducing the water impact. I mean, it's very clear after what happened in Chennai 2 years back, when people remember from India that like 2 weeks, there were actually almost no water coming out of the taps. People understand that this is not a joke. Water is going to be scarce, and it can also be possible that a factory which is near a small town, a pharma company which is using a lot of water, if the water shortage will be there, the water will be supplied to the citizens and they will have to close down their factory. So water is really the main drive at this point, what we see.
So my last question, and I apologize that we have only a limited time, very short time, and we would like to hear more and more, and very interesting, and to see that green energy and saving water technology on the mainstream and make a lot of impact and effort. So my last question, what is your next challenge in growing and taking Cet Enviro to the next level and keep your accelerated growth?
What I want to maybe demonstrate here is that we have grown with very large clients. You can see our client base here. And one of the things we are trying to do is growing with all these large organizations in India. And some of these companies also take us to other markets. We have a lot of multinational companies, big companies in India, that once they implement our technology, they have all kind of global sustainability teams. So it's kind of spreading around the organization. So if we took one very large company in Bangalore and they are not using any more chemicals in their cooling towers, then their either mother company or other branches globally are exposed to this, and we are expanding with this globally. So it means one of our next challenges is to grow with these big organizations globally. And the other challenge is we are almost not limited by the expansion rate that the company can grow. It's basically come down to funding, and our potential is so huge, and we're moving so fast, and we basically have to manage and ridiculously sometimes you have to control and slow down your growth if you want to keep your production up to running, service up in place, quality of the technology the way it has to be. So basically the challenge is how to grow fast while keeping the same standards that we are delivering until today.
Thank you so much. You summarize it excellent, and thank you for joining us and for coming and be with us and share with us a very important and interesting